Good afternoon, B-Borders. Today with none other than Miss Omar B, one of the best storytellers I can tell you right now. I can vouch for her, but we're about to find out. Omar B.
My B.
What's behind the name?
My given name at birth from my parents is Bernadette,
Right.
and a very long name. It's a French name, but it's like I had difficulty as a child. Children would call me everything except Bernadette. As I got older, I kind of shortened it to B. And then as I got older than that, it became Ms. B. But now I reside in Germany, and in Germany, the word for a grandmother is Oma, the affectionate word for grandmother. And so I became Oma B, the storyteller.
Wow. Now, in constructing your story and your storytelling and everything, what methods do you normally use to construct them?
Inspiration
Uh-huh.
from some of the strangest places sometimes. Sometimes I can just hear a quote, or I can hear a line from a song, or a passage from the scripture, and I will say there's a story in there. There's a story everywhere. Signifying monkey, come on, stay up in your tree. You are always lying and signifying, but you better not monkey with me.
Now, if when I look at you, I look at the dress that you're having on, I can definitely see that you're in touch with your African, heritage and the way we go about things. Was this always there for you? Were you always in touch with your African heritage, or is it something that you just stumbled across? Was this always your passion?
Regretfully to say, I'm American. And in America, during the time when I was coming up, being from Africa was not something to be proud of. The only thing I knew of Africans was that they were slaves, American slaves. They came to America, they were made to be slaves, and I never knew about the greatness of Africans. I never knew about the beauty of Africans, and I never knew about the richness of this continent. I was not taught that in school. Hopefully now children are not going through what I went through. My love of Africa and Africans and myself came about in the 60s during the Black Power movement.
Wonderful. Now, Billboard is all about letting everybody know that in Ghana or in Africa, there's so much opportunity for anybody to succeed and achieve whatever you want as long as you believe. And do you think it's important for people living in a diaspora to understand and know their heritage?
Very important. Because truthfully, Americans, African Americans, we envy you. Because you know who you are. You've always known who you are. You live in your homeland. And we are like the little stepchildren. We kind of are, we're wandering around in the dark. Who are we? Are we slaves? Are we colored? Are we Negro? They had so many names for us, but they never called us African. And so we now can reach here, come here and say, these people look like me. And so when I got to Ghana, the first thing that struck me was, oh my God, everyone's black. And even on television, everyone was black. On the billboards, advertising, everyone was black. And I was like, this is what I want to be around.
Indeed, I know it's a really touching moment, and I can only imagine how you must have felt. But you do storytelling, and you touch people, you motivate people through your stories. I just want to know, and we just want to find out, what exactly is storytelling?
Now, we're not just talking about any storytelling, we're talking about African American storytelling. So I have to preface that because there are all kinds of storytellers. But African American storytellers, we are on a mission to connect our audiences and the children, whoever is listening to our story, to connect them to home. We don't read from a book. Even though I write my stories first, you can sit and tell a story, but that is reading a story. And what we do is bring life to the story, especially me, because I like to move with my stories, and I have music with my stories and songs with my stories. So it's a way to communicate. So it's a way of keeping history alive.
Right.
Always flying and signifying, but you better not monkey with me.
With storytelling, was this something that you knew you were always gonna do, or it just came?
Not really.
Yeah.
I always wanted to be on the stage. I'm not a good singer.
Uh-huh.
I'm a terrible dancer. I cannot play a musical instrument.
Oh.
The only thing I have is my voice. I got into public speaking as I got older because I wanted to be trained to be a good presenter. But when I returned to America and met storytellers, African American storytellers, I said, this is what I was trained to do. I had the right, I had the way down pat. I had the way to do it, the way to present myself. I was very good with that.
Right.
But I didn't like the material that I was giving out. They were like speeches. And I didn't want to give speeches. I wanted to touch somebody right here. I wanted what I'm saying to just go to your heart. I want to motivate somebody. I want to inspire somebody. I want to entertain them too. But I want when they walk away, they will take something and say, you know what, Omar B said this in a story, and I'm never going to forget it.
Now, in life, what is your mission statement?
Oh, wow.
Well,
And I have one.
Yeah.
I am on a mission.
Yeah.
My mission is to let my light shine so brightly that everyone will see how great they are.
Wow.
I already know how great I am. My light is not for me. My light is for you.
Wow. Now, for viewers that are watching over there and looking at you and so inspired, how can they get in touch with you?
I have a Facebook page, Bidette Williams, and connected to that page, I have my Chances, Changes, Choices page, which is all about taking a chance, making a choice, and changing something.
Wow.
So they can find me on Facebook and like my page. I'm trying to get a lot of likes now.
Now, obviously, listening to you, I get the feeling that, it wasn't all easy getting to where you are right now. Obviously, everybody goes through challenges and everything. But we just want to know, what challenges did you face and how did you overcome them?
My biggest challenge, to tell you the truth, was myself.
Right.
Was believing in myself, was banishing all doubt that I am a great and powerful woman favored by God, and that I can put my hand to something and it will be a success.
Right.
Sometimes it just sounds like I have a little bit too much confidence, but there was a time when I did not have this confidence, when I would sit back and watch to see what everyone else would do. And then there were times when I would see a problem and I would say, what could I do? I'm only one person. I can't do anything about that. But I have since learned that one person, me being that one person, can make a difference.
There you have it, Big Borders. Find the thing that brings you joy, that one thing that you're passionate about, and nothing will bring you down. So, from Omar B and me, be bold.